Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Little Orchard Farm. What a beautiful day today. Oh, my goodness. This is awesome. Hey, guys, I'm Brian, and my wife, Karen, who I think I hear out here in the wood shop. And this is sad when your wife is spending more time in the wood shop than you are. She's actually working on a, a cedar mantle that we harvested last year with the chainsaw mill. She's throwing a light sanding to it. Let's see what she's got going on. Wow, look at there. That's nice. Oh, how smooth. Very, very nice. There you go. Raise that grain. Very, very nice. Woo! Wow. Oh, that's going to look nice hanging in the living room. Love it, love it. Well, I got some great information from our last video after doing a little bit of the sawing on the cedar, and all of it was awesome. I've got to get back in here. I'm going to add some weight to the top. I'm going to add some additional stickers at the ends. Thank you, Brian. That was a great tip. I think Josh or one of my other friends online was talking about using straps to band it, putting weight on top of it, and that would keep them from warping and twisting. Great advice, and I'm definitely going to do that. The stickers at the very end, those little sticks you see kind of sticking out right here, adding more of them at the end, according to Brian, will keep it from checking and splitting. Another great tip. So I got to get back out here and do that. A couple of weeks ago, Karen and I got online, and we went out to Murray McMurtry Hatchery, and we ordered chickens. Now, we wanted to go ahead in the spring, and a part of our vision plan, our grand goal, after erecting the barn and putting the, we've done things like the garden and the orchard and, several other activities on our vision plan was to start producing our own eggs. Well, we're not producing them, but the chickens will be producing them for us. So, so we wanted to go ahead and we wanted to get some layers, and we also wanted to begin producing some of our own meat. Meat chickens, so meat birds. And so a couple of weeks ago, Karen and I, we went ahead and ordered 15 laying hens and 25 meat birds. And this was to get us started into this livestock or having the animals on the farm kind of a deal. It's the gateway animal, right? So having the chickens, we will be getting the chickens here in several weeks, and we've got the material, which I think you can see a little bit of it over here, the big black tub. We've got some solar lighting. We've got a little heat lamp. There's some other things over there, the bedding. You can see the bedding here, and we got the feed right over there. So we got kind of everything we need to establish the brooder. So that's what we got right there. So let me give you a quick rundown on what we got coming. I had to print it off on a piece of paper. So we've got a couple of red stars. We've got 2 barred rocks. We've got 2 Americanos, 2 pearl white leghorns, 2 Dominiques, 2 blue Andalusians, 2 buff Orpingtons, and I think I said red stars. We actually got 3 red stars coming. So that's those birds. That's the 15 birds. And then we ordered our 25. No, I'm sorry. I said 25. 15. We ordered 15 jumbo Cornish cross rocks. Or Cornish crosses. So we've got those birds coming. And so the brooder is ready. But once they outgrow the brooder, we got to move them somewhere. And so we got to talking about go ahead and building a coop versus purchasing a coop versus taking something like the shed and converting it into a coop. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to build our own coop. And so this is day one of the coop build. It'll take us several weekends, I'm sure, as we are striving to create a really nice permanently installed chicken coop. Now, the idea that we have is that we're going to make this an 8-foot by 16-foot. So you'll have an area where you can walk into it, get your feed, your tools, your cleaning tools, and so forth. You know, they'll all be inside the coop area. And then there'll be a dividing wall where there's the actual chicken coop itself where the birds will be. And so we are thinking that will be 2 8-by-8 square foot areas. 1 8-by-8 for the chickens, 1 8-by-8 for us humans. So what we want to do is we want to build an 8-by-16. And we want to, then the next question got to be, so what about the run? Do you want to have a fenced in run? Do you want to just let them wander all over the farm? And through all of our research, we kind of came to find out that you probably do want to contain the chickens somehow. Okay, so that eliminated just free ranging anywhere they wanted to go. I heard a lot about pooping everywhere. So we don't want that. So what we thought was, okay, so what if we just got some poultry netting, and that way we could maybe kind of corral the chickens, at least in a relatively centralized location. We can move them around a little bit to kind of keep from burning up the grass too bad or whatnot. And so I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to get poultry netting and hot it, move it around, make it hot, and that should keep the predators out, or at least deter them significantly, at least from the ground. Then that brought up the next question, which was, okay, so how do we protect against hawks and birds of prey and things like that? And so we looked into and we talked about, do you get a goose? Do we get a rooster? We kind of thought the rooster would be really loud. And we really want a rooster. Well, we came back to, yes, we're going to get us a rooster. And I think we ordered our rooster, again, called McMurtry Hatchery up. And by the way, great folks over there. What wonderful customer service. I was able to add the rooster to our current order, which will be delivered here in several weeks. And we got a barred rock. So we did a lot of research, and the layers that I mentioned earlier and the selection of our rooster was all based on a ton of online research in temperament, in productivity, and so forth. And I saw a lot of information that was coming back about the barred rock being one of the friendlier roosters. We're not overly aggressive and kept a really good eye on his harem. So we're going to go with the barred rock. So we'll have hopefully true free-range chickens in a confined area. Where we can raise them out, and hopefully they're really nice and healthy and provide us with some really awesome eggs. So anyway, that's the plan. The plan is this is part one of the coop build. We got a lot of work to do. Let's do this. Well, let me share with you where we've gotten to so far. So earlier this morning, Karen and I got out here and we went to setting stakes as well as running our string. And I don't know if you can see the string or not, but essentially we have the area of the chicken coop, which is going to be 8 feet wide and 16 feet deep. And so we've got we've got the dimensions laid out. The string is pulled to where we are 1 foot above grade. And so we're going to lay our blocks in there. We're going to make sure we're sitting right on the corners of our string, which will tell us where the midpoint of our blocks need to go. And then we can lay in our 2x6s and begin constructing the frame, the banding frame of the chicken coop. Oh boy. Woo! So a cold front is due to move in this afternoon, and it's coming right now. I can feel it just dropped like 3 or 4 degrees right there. All right. So the outside, so when we run it this way,
First you count the ceiling.
okay.
Here you go. What's wrong?
This one has to be pushed. Both of these have to be pushed over to where this is on that line, you know, on the very outside of that line, or on, hits the line. So we're not there yet. So I got to push that one over and this one over. Okay. All right, we're good all the way around. All right, so we got all of our blocking in. All of the floor is done. Should be nice and stable now. We're gonna throw some of the flooring on top and walk across it. Make sure we don't fall through. Walk on that one, see what that one.
Okay, let's swing it around, put this in that corner. 'Cause it seems like the black stuff is a little bit more weak.
Okay. All right, so we've almost got all these nailed down. We'll finish the nailing of the OSB down the flooring, and then I think we'll pick up the tomorrow or the next time on the walls. So hey guys, we hope you have a wonderful week, very blessed week. Till we see you again the next time. We will. See ya.